personality, making triple your salary. Still hood, actually we could discuss anything. Politics, family, hip-hop, religion, and current events. You wanna hear the truth right now, this is it. Combat Jack featuring Dallas Penn on PNC Radio.fm. The best of the marvelous, destined for stardom. We ask the questions you scared to argue. We accomplished the things they said it was too hard to. We about to turn the levels way up on you. From Brooklyn to Cali to Europe, Africa, Asia. We laughing at haters continually stacking this paper. Media, internet, music, don't matter, we major. Thanks for logging on, you did yourself a big favor. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. And even got us on the format. Get ready for combat. Get ready for combat. Yeah. The Combat Jack Radio Show featuring Dallas Penn on www.pncradio.fm. Stand out. Nickel plated. Comment in the building. Yeah.
Nah, me. Boom. Got any bombs? Internets. There's a lot of bombs dropped earlier this evening. You know, an eventful occasion over at Hot 97. Funkmaster Flex premiered the new Watch the Throne song Otis by Jay-Z and Kanye West. And the internets are going crazy over it. Very, very crazy over it. Now, it's no secret that Jay is my favorite artist, or one of my favorite rappers. And I really, really admire Kanye. And I'm looking forward to hearing the excellence that is Watch the Throne. But I'm a little lukewarm about that Otis joint. You know, I'm a little lukewarm about that. How y'all? What y'all think about that? I want to see what y'all say on Twitter. Anyway, internets, welcome to the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. I am your host, Combat Jack.
What's up, niggas?
Unfortunately, Dallas Penn is not in the building today. He is visiting his mom's in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's where Dallas Penn is. I have a surprise special co-host this evening that I wanted to try out. Because, you know, we always try new things on the Combat Jack Show. Some of you may know of her, some of you may not, but I'd like to introduce to the Combat Jack Show, Miss Boss Lady. What up, Boss Lady?
I'm sweating out my hair right now.
It's very humid in the building right now.
Very humid in the building because all this heat from all these hot men surrounding me.
There you go. There you go. How you been?
I've been great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for showing up. You've shown us a lot of support over the past several years, and with Dallas missing, I thought of what we would do, and it's been a while since we had a female presence in the booth, so I wanted to see what the chemistry would be like, because like I said, you've always supported us. Have you heard Otis?
Have I heard Otis? No, I've actually been running around at birthday parties and doing non-industry things.
Okay.
But Twitter was on fire, so I'm dying to hear it. I haven't heard it yet.
Ben Hameen, do you have Otis?
Have you played it yet?
We haven't played it yet. Only person that's been playing it has been, Funkmaster Flex, and he dropped a whole shitload of bombs and everything. And, I listened to the song briefly. I really didn't get a chance to live with it. But to me, it wasn't that exciting.
Oh, really?
It wasn't that exciting.
But everyone was quoting lines.
You got to admire the internets in terms of how fast we get information moving. But, you know, it's Jay, and like I said, Jay is my favorite rapper, and Kanye is hot. But come on, y'all, for real, that's what's hot right now.
Yeah.
Ben, Hameen.
Yes, sir.
Can we cue up Otis? I want to play it on the internet show for the internet's Combat Jack show.
People are so hungry for something new. I mean, look at planking. Planking in Australia, obviously it started in Australia.
Now, you're from Australia, right?
I am from Australia.
Okay. You know Robbie?
Crikey, g'day, mate.
You know Robbie?
No.
From Uncut?
No.
You never met Robbie?
I've heard about Robbie,
Robbie
but we haven't met yet.
He was in New York for 3-4 weeks from Australia.
Yeah, okay.
And he hung out with us, and he hung out on the Combat Jack show, and you know,
nice guy.
Very nice guy, very gracious.
That's good to hear. Us
but
Aussies are pretty laid back.
But you were about to say. Let me hear what you were about to say.
Oh no, I was about to say, you know, with plank, people are bored. People are hungry for entertainment. So I think with something like Otis, people are hanging on for something exciting, and I think people maybe go a little too OD sometimes without really stepping back and taking it for what it is. So, but I'm excited to hear the song.
Well, let's play Otis. Internets. So that was Otis, huh?
We're gonna just talk straight up after the track. I like that.
Do you want to hear that again?
No, I loved it.
Do you loved it?
I loved it.
What did you love about it?
I like the stripped feeling of it.
Right.
Yeah, the very raw, very there's not too many bells and whistles on that track.
Did you think it was phenomenal?
I didn't think it was phenomenal. I think they sound hungry.
Right.
They definitely sound hungry. But I'm gonna have to listen to it a few more times. But Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time
as well,
too, and I'm quite biased in that aspect. So,
Pete, what'd you think?
Man, I thought it was phenomenal. I mean,
you thought that was phenomenal?
Yeah. I mean, I mean,
what the
lyrically,
fuck is going on? I mean, no, you're entitled.
Well, I mean, yeah,
to your opinion,
absolutely,
but what the
I am.
fuck, man?
But lyrically, like when Kanye said, "I made Jesus walks," I'm never going to hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like to me, I like. Hey, King, cut that out. Cut that out, hey, King. But for me, lyrically, I liked it, and I thought it was hard.
Right. Pause.
Pause to being hard.
Ben Hameen, being the musical guy on the team, what'd you think?
Hitting the mic and shit. I liked it a lot, actually. I like how it starts off with Jay coming in first, and like she said, it's really stripped down and bare.
That's what she said?
Yes.
That's what she really did say.
Yeah, I really like it though. I think a lot of people are gonna hate it just because people just hate. But I think it works. It's not like, I mean, what do you expect? Like,
what do I expect?
The question is,
what do I expect?
Yeah,
that's fucking Kanye West, B.
Yeah,
that's Kanye West, right? At the top of his fucking game right now, right?
So what's
he drops My Dark. What is it? My Dark Twisted.
What's missing?
Don't you remember Ham?
What's missing?
Ham was lackluster too, man. I felt. What do I expect? I expect Jay and Kanye to give us what they've been starving us for, and that's some masterpiece shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But like, come on, B. You take any record off of Kanye's last album and compare it to what we just heard, and you're gonna tell me that shit stands up to it?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Kanye, I don't know, man. Like, hey King, what do you think, man?
It was okay. It wasn't. Kanye, Jay, like you said, Kanye, Jay-Z come together to do this big monumental album. You expect
monumental shit.
Expectation is like huge,
So what's not
now I understand. I understand what they're trying to do. Simplicity is always
right.
Dignity and simplicity. I understand.
I totally get it. But I just think that at this point in Jay's career, where he really doesn't have to do none of this, I think it's important that he does it.
What's missing for you, though?
What's missing?
I need horns. I need horns.
I think hip hop is becoming real sappy. You know what I'm saying? But we need aggressive. We need
But what
aggressive
made
content.
Rockefeller so great? Wasn't it the samples? It was the soul. So don't you think they're taking it back to that golden era of their career that really kind of made who they are today?
I just want to hear aggressive content.
Okay.
Well, you want to hear?
You're just mad at the world right
I think
now.
everything just got soft.
Nah, you know what? I don't
I don't
necessarily.
think they were rapping soft bars though.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to hear that shit one more time. Let me hear the shit one more time.
Yeah.
man.
Hold up, he got his watch on.
I want to hear
And
this
I
shit.
mean, alright, fancy.
I want to hear this shit one more time before I really go in. Internets, listen up. Okay, Otis Redding. Props to Otis Redding, one of our greatest, rhythm and blues singers of all time. Sitting on the dock of the bay, right? He sang Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. When I was a kid and I would listen to Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, sometimes it would bring tears to my eyes because of how great Otis was.
Let them know where we're at.
Dart Adams, I see you calling.
We're actually
Let's just listen
on
to
the
this
dock of the
record.
bay right now.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, Dart Adams, put him on. Put him on. The show feels so weird right now. It's so formless. Welcome to the Combat Jack Show, caller. You are on the air. Is this my man Dart Adams? He hung up? All right. So, A King, you said you reconsidered. You think this is the hottest shit out right now?
All right, maybe I planked when I gave my
You
first.
planked, right?
But I'm not saying it's the end all be all. I do think there's some iller tracks that we're gonna hear from the album, but it's not that bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's just that I think we don't give props to like experimentation. You know what I'm saying? I think that Kanye being Kanye and Jay-Z being Jay-Z, I mean, we shouldn't expect them to do anything less than experiment. So, with that being said, it is something different than we've been hearing over the last 12 months, but it's cool. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool.
The visuals, I want to see the video now.
I mean, yeah, but the visuals, if they put, they got money, they're going to put the visuals behind it. It's going to be ridiculous, the visuals. I mean, it's not fair, B. Like, internets, I listened to this EP yesterday. Y'all up on the Gangrene project? Gangrene is Alchemist.
Yes.
Ono.
Yeah.
And Rock Marciano. Fire, B. It's experimental. They got the tracks that are stripped down, but the shit sounds brand new. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sounds like they're on some recreational shit. And like I said, I don't want to hog the mic and talk about this shit all night, but I was just like, I was looking at the responses online, man, and then I was like looking up in the air for like spaceships and, Jesus to float down and, like monumental shit, man. And like,
Well, that just is a reflection of the hip hop community today.
Which
Everyone
is
jumps
what?
on a bandwagon very quickly,
Right.
without forming their own opinions,
Right.
as we all know. So I hear what you're saying, because my timeline blew up too. I thought it was the second coming of Christ,
Right.
Because everybody was talking about it.
Exactly.
I hear what you're saying. It was a solid track.
It was cool.
To hear. To be honest, I'm a huge. A lot of people don't like Swizz Beatz as a producer. I love Swizz Beatz as a producer, and I heard that the songs he did on the album are crazy. So I am looking forward to hearing the other tracks. I thought it was solid, but I do hope that there are other tracks that really grab me from the first bar.
I definitely think Swizz. I mean, I feel a lot of people like Swizz as a producer. I don't know how much they like him as a rapper. Swizz has made some crazy tracks way down over the years. It's a focal part of the game.
We got a caller calling in. Put him through. Caller, welcome to the Combat Jack Show. You are on the air. Speak. Hello? They hung up. They're getting shy. Are we answering on time? Yeah. Are we answering on time? I really love to hear what the internets have to say about this song, man. But guys, listen, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to hate on this shit, man. But let's really hold ourselves up to high esteem, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's really criticize. Let's criticize the great. The great are up there because they are great, and I think the great are also up there because they put themselves out there to be criticized. What's up, Ben?
Did you like Monster when you first heard it?
No, I
hated it.
I still don't like Monster.
See, but
let me say this: as a piece of the puzzle,
it's
Monster
incredible.
Fits. No, I won't say Monster is incredible, but it fits on an incredible album.
Yeah. And I hated Soul Paul too, but both of them, when you hear them in the space of the album, it makes a lot more sense.
We got Ivan Rott on the Twitter check-in, and he wants us to play some Gangrene. You have any Gangrene? You know what? Internets, get up on that Gangrene. Yo, put this caller through. Put him through. Now, Dart Adams. Is this you, Dart Adams?
Goddamn right it is.
What's up, man? Welcome to the Combat Jack Show.
Dart.
Salute everybody on the Combat Jack Show.
Salutes.
Ladies.
Hey, Dot. It's like funny to hear your voice, to put a voice to the name on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm a real person. I'm out here in the street.
He's not a bot.
Yo, how's Boston tonight, man?
Man, it's whatever. But as far as like what y'all talking about right now with the song Otis, the thing is that yeah, I understand that a lot of people love it because it's stripped down, because it's bare. But as a backpacker, as a dude that's like listens to that gully shit all the time, this is par for the course for me. So I understand why everybody is saying that they love hearing Jay-Z and Kanye West rhyme like they're hungry again when they really are drinking like Cambodian breast milk from golden goblets with their pictures up. But I mean, this is like earlier Combat Jack was speaking about the Greenberg album. This is stuff I listen to normally. So I'm not going to spaz out over here in Jay-Z and Kanye West rhyme over a horrible chop of Otis Redding because I get demos of dudes rhyming over horrible chops of Otis Redding in my inbox daily.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
So what would you give it, man? Like, is it cool at least?
I mean, it's okay.
Right.
You know, but here's the problem with hip-hop and their event albums. With event albums, everybody wants everything to be, they want to have their minds blown. They want to hear something spectacular.
Exactly.
And it's never going to meet your expectations because as a backpacker back in '99, you know what? That album that Most Def did with Talib Kweli, that didn't meet our expectations either.
Right.
That's supposed to save hip-hop, and it didn't.
Right.
It was just a good album.
Right. No, I agree, man. I definitely agree. Well, listen, man, thanks for the call in. You know, we always, welcome you to the show, and I'm glad you were honest about that, man. You know?
No doubt. But just remember, hip-hop fans, aliens are not going to land on Earth because somebody released a goddamn album.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. All right, man, peace. Yo, I had this situation happen today, man, where, I was working with some people and somebody posted something on the site that was just atrocious, man, in terms of like grammar and spelling. We got another call? Let's answer this call.
But then go back to that because I want to hear
No,
your
I'm going to definitely go back to that. Caller, welcome to the Combat Jack Show. You are on the air. What's up?
Hi, are we still talking about the Jay-Z and Kanye song Otis?
Yes, we are. I mean, please feel free to share. And what's your name? By the way, what's your name?
Chicago, on the south side, like Kanye. I'm not going to like it just because I'm from Chicago, but because the song has soul and it's bringing back something that I personally feel has been missing from music, and that's that good feeling and lines that really connect with you. Like, everything about it was just very soulful, and it connects, and I really like that they sample Otis. So it's really, really cool to me. I think the people that's not liking it, it's not liking it because I don't know why they don't like it, because a lot of artists today are channeling music from back in the day. The whole vintage sound is now kind of in now.
No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm definitely one of those people that I'm not necessarily liking it. I'm not hating on it, but I'm not liking it. And once again, let me state the reason why I'm not liking it is because it just sounds like anybody could have done that record. You know what I mean? Like, it's an Otis Redding sample. Even the sample, the way it's chopped up. I'm not a producer, so it's very easy for me to criticize from the peanut gallery. But it's really just a very simple loop. You know what I mean? And then it's Jay and Kanye going back and forth.
But at the same time, I feel that, Kanye and Jay as an audience, they started out with a pretty much urban, quote-unquote, street type of audience. So I feel like with this, they kind of just went back to their beginning, to, the original crowd, people who were supporting them, and did a record for them. Because just like Jay-Z said, everyone was saying they want the old Jay-Z back, and I really feel like he kind of went back down memory lane with this track. So I kind of feel like it's cool that they sampled an old school song, as well as went back to kind of like the old Ye and Jay. So I don't think their intention was to kind of focus on their brand and to really be the Kanye and Jay-Z that we know them as, the super untouchable. I think they kind of gave us some chill, throwback type of feel of who they are, like they old brand, the brand before they got big.
I'm sorry, man. What's your name?
I'm Ariel.
How are you doing, Ariel? And how's Chicago tonight?
Chicago is very hot.
It's very hot in Brooklyn also. Well, listen.
It's like nighttime here. It's 9:30 here, and it's like still 85, 90 degrees.
Okay. Well, listen, I definitely appreciate you calling into the Combat Jack Show. I definitely appreciate you tuning into the Combat Jack Show. And I hope you continue to tune in as we move forward, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, King, that was very rude of you, man. Why you shitting on our listeners?
Nah, I did that by accident.
By accident. You're doing a lot of shit by accident these days, dude.
I just the extra Howard Cosell analysis of this record is just crazy, man. Like,
you know what?
Is this shit good or is it bad? Like, it's in between. You know what I mean?
So are we giving it too much?
I think people just anticipate it because the album is finally about to drop,
right.
And if Kanye and Jay, did a nursery song over it, I think people would have still been like, oh shit, you heard the new nursery rap they just did? It's crazy.
100%.
I mean, it's just 100%. The anticipation.
Yeah. It's grown man on grown man.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
And then he put out the Illuminati album cover a week ago, and then you could pre-order it. They don't know they don't have a concrete release date. But you could get it. You could get it like August 2nd or something.
It's a lot of tomfoolery going on.
I think anytime people are excited about hip hop, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think we want to sell ourselves short, as Combat Jack said earlier.
Now, our esteemed co-host Dallas Penn just tweeted and said, "I don't love the song because it's mediocre. The music and the rhymes. They want to be 18 again instead of respecting their age." Let's take this caller. Caller, welcome to the Combat Jack Show. You are on the air. Don't be bashful, callers. Do not be bashful. Anyway, let me get back to this topic. So this kid, man, posted some shit today, and it was just so grammatically incorrect.
He posted it where?
I don't want to say. But
come on.
He posted it where it hurts, right? And I'm looking at this post, and it's so grammatically incorrect, and it's about this Otis song. And I just want to talk to you younger internets for a second. Maybe some of you older cats also. Like, this internet thing is a really wonderful opportunity, man, because it gives all of us a voice. You know what I mean? And as is evidenced right now with regard to this Otis song, we all have opinions, and I think we could all respect and listen to our differing or same opinions on this platform. But when you're sharing or communicate, can you guys at least learn the basics? Like, for real, y'all, have some pride in your work, man. Misspellings, I mean, if you can't write grammatically, dog, talk slang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be creative with your language, man. But, like, come on, y'all. This is people are watching us, and I'm watching y'all, and y'all are watching me and shit. And, like, let's have more pride in this work, man. I mean, it's too easy to communicate, but that doesn't mean that we should just be fuck-ups, man. Like, if you don't know how to write, man, get Strunk and White. Are you guys familiar with that book, Strunk and White? It's a basic book about grammar and spelling, the whole lot. Let's take this caller, man. Let's take this caller. Caller, welcome to the Combat Jack Show. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on?
What's happening? What's your name, B?
Dallas. And what's going on?
Oh, it's Dallas Penn. Hey, Dallas Penn. How are you doing, man?
Dallas, I didn't rock polo. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
How is Atlanta, Dallas?
It's fantastic. Mom is doing well. Everyone down here is looking good. And it's Atlanta. It's hot. It's real muggy. Like, Atlanta is just real humid, and you got to wring out your underwear every hour.
Okay.
Extra sweaty balls. Pause.
Okay, pause.
Pause to that. But picking up on the conversation that I just left about people and the crazy writing that people do.
People don't take pride no more, Dallas?
Listen, first of all, you know the rules, but then you go about and you systematically break them and recreate them and redevelop them. All right, and you don't get confined by them. I think as long as you can connect to someone with your writing, then you're fine. If you miss some people, well then you would have probably missed them anyway had you written whatever you were writing to their liking.
Right.
So that's my take on that. But Hey, boss lady, how you doing?
Hi, baby. I'm good, thank you. I miss you.
Listen. Can you imagine how much hot it would be with me inside there with y'all?
No, it would be very hot.
It would be very hot because it's stinking hot right now in the studio. So
it will be extra Amistad up in there.
I'm not gonna say all that,
but take off their shirts, so everyone has to go topless. Not you.
Everyone is. We're actually all in here naked right now.
Damn, man, I'm missing them. This is the best Combat Jack show ever right now.
Yo, Dallas, man, what'd you think of Otis, man?
Well, I mean, I'm on the same page you are. Everyone like set themselves on fire. And then I sat down and listened to it, and I was like, okay, this is filler right here. This is not,
It's not filler, right?
It's not that monster that we are expecting from these two. There has to be a monster, at least one monster on this project for us to say, yes, it was worth it.
And we haven't had a monster yet.
No, they haven't had a monster yet, and I imagine that it's there. I wish they would have released it. I hope they have more than one. Maybe they only have one monster. And when I say monster, I don't mean the song monster. I mean a monster hit. I mean something that makes you realize, why Kanye is considered possibly the greatest hip-hop producer of all time, and why Jay-Z is considered possibly the greatest MC of all time.
Yo, man, you really sound different on the other side of this phone, B. You sound real different on the other side of this phone, Dallas.
That's how it is from Atlanta, man. Shit gets changed up.
He's hot. He's bringing out his underwear. He's hot right now.
You got to speak a little bit more proper, Dallas. How's your mom's, B? How's your mom's? Everything's good?
I can't talk wild crazy in mom's basement, man. Come on, she'll yell down from upstairs, man. Shut up.
Word. Anyway, man, so we're going to see you here next week, B?
Yo, I'm going to be back next week. I'm gonna miss the show next week, too.
What the fuck, B? What's going on?
Man, listen, I'm in Atlanta handling admin business. Listen.
You working with Peter Rosenberg, man?
I'm actually having a Illuminati meeting down here.
Okay.
The Illuminati training that we're going through down here, man. So I'm, wearing khakis, shirt tucked in, knit shirt tucked in, extra tight khaki belt, leather loafers, hand signs, a lot of blonde, blue-eyed people giving me the hand signs, letting me know how to do it.
Okay. Well, listen, man. Dallas, I'm not, I would never rush you off the phone. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for calling into the Combat Jack show, man.
No question. I can't wait to tune back into the Combat Jack.
Yo, this shit is so surreal.
This shit is... as it were. Internet.
This is so surreal, B. Yo, salutes, my dude.
All right, man. Could you have a great show?
Thank you. So what are we going to do? Are we going to go to a music break? We've spoken for about 35 minutes. What are we going to do?
You guys get to talk a lot up here. I like it.
Well, it's a talk show. It's a talk show. We're not regulated by the FCC. I was actually speaking to a DJ who works on Sirius, and he was sharing with me yesterday how even over there that, he gets very censored in terms of how they program their shows. And I understand, I'm still new to the game. We're still new to the game, so we definitely need some structure. But, the censorship thing, man, kind of scares me, man, in terms of how you run a show, in terms of what you talk about.
I'm very new to it, too, so I'm learning the ropes.
Well, let's talk, after this break, let's go to a music break, and after we come back, let's talk about, what you're doing and why you're here, you know what I'm saying, and your involvement in hip-hop and radio and the whole nine.
Let's do it.
Internets, you were tuned in to the Combat Jack show. Wait. This guy. Take this caller, man. Take this caller. Caller, welcome to the Combat Jack show. You are on the air. What's up?
Yo, this is Cal.
What's up, Cal?
Man, I had to call in. I know y'all
put Cal up a little bit, man. Yo, internets, if y'all don't, please follow Cal on Twitter at KHAL. This is a real dude. This is the first time we're speaking, though, right, my dude?
Oh, wow. I see his name retweeted into my timeline all the time.
I'm kind of elusive. I'm in Jersey on my own, just surveying the land.
Rock the Dub, right? Yes, your website is Rock the Dub, right?
RockTheDub.com, baby.
There you go.
Covering all the shit that people don't want to cover and too scared to cover. Because I don't want to say it's too real for them, but, there's a lot of cats that aren't getting exposure that need to get exposure. So I figure I do the damn thing on that level.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, man, I do appreciate the work that you do, man. I lurk on your site a lot. And I learn about artists that, you know, a lot of people don't really know about, or some people are just too lazy or just don't really care to learn about. But, you know, I still like to see people like you that, you know, go against the grain and they put what they feel they need to, you know, they give people a platform that other people aren't checking for. So, you know, salutes to that, my dude.
Appreciate it. I'm going to hear you guys talking about this Otis record. I just want to say a word of caution. I'm a victim of myself because, you know, I was on Twitter blowing it up when...
Wait, caution like Illuminati's going to come to my crib tonight?
Yes.
And put a bag on my head? And sneak me out into the woods?
I'm saying, I just want to say, dog, if you see too many people going in about a song, don't believe the hype. What the slaves say back in the day.
Don't believe the hype.
You gotta listen to that shit first before thinking that, you know, Pig is gonna be flying and, you know, hell froze over, Captain America coming out. You know, that shit doesn't happen every day, especially, you know, with cats like Z and Kanye. You know when the big records are gonna come.
Right.
It's a hot record in terms of, you know, what they're trying to represent, but it's not the power single. The power single is gonna be whatever Frank Ocean shit's coming out with, or whatever Beyonce shit's going to be coming out with.
Hopefully.
This was some shit to get Funk Flex on a rant for an hour, which he did. You know what I mean? So, you know, they're playing chess right now. They're playing, and it's not a bad record.
It's not a bad record.
But it's just you know, just don't expect no high power moves when you see, you know, XYZ on Twitter going in, you know what I mean?
Exactly, and this is no shots to XYZ because, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and it's very easy to get caught up in the hype too. I mean, I fall, you know, subject to that also, man. You know, it's very easy to get caught into the hype. But yo, this one right here is not it.
I fuck with the beat. Like, I understand what you're saying. It's definitely, and I respect what Dart was saying because, you know, we come from that school of cats that they do that shit on the regular, you know what I mean? Those beats are nothing to a trained ear, but you know, I like what was happening. It's not my favorite. I'll be playing it, but it's
now
they thing. I like the beat. I like what Kanye was saying. I like some of what Jay was saying, but you know.
I mean, imagine, and I'm biased, but imagine if you had somebody like a Jay Electronica and a Sean Price on that record right now.
Of course, you know, you get the right cat that knows how to fuck a beat up like that. You know what I mean? It's nothing. They're not going to do that though.
Exactly.
They're not calling for that type of MC because they don't want to get outshined on their own shit. Jay already learned that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I imagine there's going to be a lot of times on this record where Kanye's going to shit on Jay. It sounds like a lot of people think Kanye shit on Jay already on this record. So, you know, they don't want to go in like that because they'll be disrespectful.
You know, I got to zone out to it a little bit more, man. Put it on the headphones or in the car. You know what I'm saying? I just got to listen to it like, you know, maybe 15 minutes straight to really get a feel for it. And, you know, maybe there's some lyrics on it that I hadn't really heard that might make me go like, because, you know, Jay is good for that and Kanye is good for that. You know what I'm saying? Like eighth listen, aha moment. I just ain't catch it right now.
And the funny thing is, when you listen to Flex play it back, a lot of the times he's doing the rewinds is when he's finding those lines, you know what I'm saying? Like a line will just hit him. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know, man. Just don't believe the hype. That's my only thing with this conversation. Don't believe the hype.
You know what you better believe the hype on is that Gangrene EP. Have you heard that?
You know what? Somebody, you know how I do. So I got it.
Yeah.
I just haven't given it a thorough listen yet. I probably pop that and throw that on my BlackBerry tonight, rock to that tomorrow, see what's really good. I mean, you already know, like I said, trained ears already know what's going on with Gangrene, you know what I mean? So if you don't know, get to know.
Exactly.
It's stupid for you to be a hip-hop fan, a hip-hop head, and not get into shit like Alchemist and Oh No getting together. I mean, that's
Alchemist and Oh No, how can you fail with that? You know what I'm saying? That right there is going to be experimental already.
Exactly. It's already, I mean, just Oh No's the type of cat that'll do a whole instrumental album just taking like African drums and throwing, you know, he'll do like a 15, 16 instrumental LP on shit like that. You know what I mean? They throw the Alchemist in there. The last shit was hot too. I think that just came out last year or something, right?
Exactly. Well, listen, man, we're about to go to a break, man. I really appreciate all the success that you're sharing over there. I definitely like
to all of y'all.
I appreciate the support also, Cal, man. You're a loyal dude, and I definitely respect that. Looking forward to meeting you, in person. You know what I mean? And salutes, my dude.
No doubt. August, right? August 20th. I'm trying to be up there, so.
Definitely, man. August 20th, man. Let's make that happen. Internets, you are tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. F your radio. Let's go to a break. Yeah, internets, you're back into with the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. Yo, we got a crowded house tonight. Really, and some pictures are going down right now.
Way too much testosterone in the building.
There's a lot of testosterone.
Way too many Australians.
Now, and what's crazy is this, for the first time in a long time, my wife came to the show, and where'd she go? She ran out?
She graciously gave up her seat for the man next to me.
For our new guest. Okay, well, let's get to our guest in a second. I mean, the internets already know who's here, but boss lady, let's talk about you. We just jumped into the show. You know what I'm saying? We tried to pick up the pace, and we went into Otis and everything. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I am from the other side of the world, so this is all a dream for me.
Okay.
Even being over here is a dream for me. So thank you for inviting me to the show. I respect you, and I started reading your blogs way back when you started. Now you're at the source, killing things. So it's an honor to be up here tonight.
It's a process, but I definitely appreciate that. Well, what's going on with you? Tell the internets what you do.
So I call myself Boss Lady because I'm always in charge, and I'm always a lady in public.
Always a lady in public. Internets, you hear that?
And basically, I am the content manager for drjs.com, which is, if you know the Dr. J's stores, if you're in the tri-state area, the leading drjs.com is the leading online retailer of street fashion. I know our guests must have shopped at Dr. J's stores.
What's the hottest shit in Dr. J's right now?
Do you want to know something hilarious? The top selling brand on drjs.com, and we sell all the streetwear brands. We sell all Nike, Reebok, Adidas. The top selling brand right now is Apple Bottoms.
Apple Bottoms.
I swear to God.
Apple Bottoms.
Nelly is caking right now. Nelly is making so much money. No one knows it. He's so under the radar with it. But Apple Bottoms is our highest selling brand.
For how long?
That's the hook.
For a minute now. For at least the last 8 months, Apple Bottoms has been.
Who is buying Apple Bottoms?
Women. Let me tell you, it's a price point brand now, so it's very affordable.
So, were they a higher price before?
No, but what I'm saying is, if you can't afford the higher priced items,
which is for example, what's a step up from Apple Bottoms?
What's a step up?
Yes.
Chinko.
South Pole.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Okay, no shots. No, you can't.
No shots.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, Apple Bottoms, it's very popular in the South still.
Okay.
The Midwest, very strong out there. They've taken away the logo, it started off with the apples on the back of the jeans, and they don't do that anymore. It's actually a lot cleaner. They have shoes, belts, jewelry, tops, bottoms, dress. The guys are laughing. I bet the man sitting next to me has probably dated a girl that's worn Apple Bottoms.
Never. Well, not dated, but probably dealt with.
Really? And you wouldn't even? Oh, come on. So you pay attention to everything a girl.
I mean,
wears?
Strippers don't buy Apple Bottoms.
That's who you date, Statik Selektah.
Oh, see.
No, but listen, I'm really fascinated by this. So Apple Bottoms.
Apple Bottoms, yes.
For women, they go.
Definitely not for men.
Okay, so what sells out the stores for men?
I mean, Crooks and Castles is obviously very popular. LRG is still a very popular brand.
LRG.
Very, very across the board. Nike, Reebok, obviously Adidas, they're still very strong. Levi's are very strong.
Levi's are a staple.
Across the board.
Right.
Converse is obviously a very, very strong brand. They're probably...
The G-Shocks.
G-Shock watches are very, very popular. Don't laugh at it. Rockaware is still very, very... It's a strong seller for us, too.
Well, I wouldn't laugh at Rockaware because even though it's a brand that's been around for a while and people have gotten really... And I'm not an expert at this at all, but people have gotten comfortable with the Rockaware brand. But you see, at least they make a good job of marketing, that they put an effort into trying to keep the brand current.
And I will say that people do turn around and they tend to want to jump on the next cool thing and laugh at what came before it, like laugh at traditionally urban brands because streetwear became cool. And I don't like that. I feel it's disrespectful. I think without those brands like Sean John and Rockaware, these other streetwear brands wouldn't be around today. So, you know, you got to pay homage where it's due, and you know, everything goes in cycles. Things aren't cool anymore, but they're still selling.
What about Darion jeans?
Darion is one of those brands that when Beyonce is out doing her thing, it sells well. When Beyonce goes quiet, it doesn't do well.
So she really moves the market with Darion.
The market. Jay does with Rockaware. Any brand that has an artist as their patron saint, basically. When the artist is hot, the brand gets hotter. When the artist disappears, the brand dies.
So do you own a pair of apple bottoms?
I don't.
Will you own a pair of apple bottoms?
No, I.
Do you own a pair of Darion?
I've never been into those brands.
Darion?
When I was younger, I used to rock Rockaware all the time.
Right.
But you know, I'm a little bit older now, and my tastes have changed. So that's not where I'm at in life. But I used to rock those brands when I was younger, definitely.
Do y'all carry USPA polo?
You know what?
Not polo, not Ralph Lauren polo.
Listen, honey, I know exactly what you're talking
about. But the USPA, the one with the horse on the man.
They used to.
Right.
No, they used to. They definitely used to. I know my men wear polo. Trust me.
Okay.
I know what USPA is.
Do your men wear USPA?
No, definitely
Okay.
not. My man, he said, King said, man, your man.
I mean, you know,
I'm a boss lady.
So
remember?
Boys wear that, not men.
Now, do you have any influence at all on what DJ, you know, Dr. J's carries?
I've definitely introduced new brands. I have a meeting tomorrow with the head of Gumball 3000, which is a huge brand in the overseas. The guy behind the date's Eve. And I know Bun B went overseas to represent the Gumball 3000 in Monaco, and it's this huge car racing thing. He has a clothing brand. The guy's from the UK. So I'm organizing a meeting with him tomorrow and our buying department. So that brand will come on, and I have a little say.
And one more question about fashion.
Okay.
Where is fashion going right now? Because we have seen a change, like from the extra baggy.
The men in this room, it's going to hell. No, I'm joking.
All I see is low gear.
I'm joking. I'm so joking. You know I love you, Statik.
Yo, I need a beverage, man. Send someone for a beverage.
Now you're also doing radio.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm on DJ Green Lantern's show on Hip Hop Nation.
You know what? I'm gonna shout out Green because for a long time I wanted to bring a female on my show, and we talked, Boss Lady and I, a bunch of times, and I wish I did it, but don't get it twisted. I'm very happy with my homegirl Valerie Laura, who's on my radio show.
To Valerie.
But for a long time, me and Boss Lady were talking for like a year.
But you didn't execute.
I didn't execute.
Right.
Like most.
Now, what? Now, internets. Let me introduce to you. You know, you already know who it is, but we have Statik Selektah in the building. We also have Action Bronson in the building, and
Yes.
Statik Selektah has been talking to you. He's sitting right next to Boss Lady sharing the mic. Now, were you hesitant about bringing a female to your show?
Yeah, know why? Because one, she's talking shit about the fellas, and I'm gonna talk shit about the ladies.
Right.
Most girls don't know dick about hip hop.
A lot don't.
Period.
A lot don't.
I have a hard time bringing girls on the show because they don't. Like, I'll have someone on. I've had so many guests on the show and had different females, whether it's another host or like a porn star or whatever, that have come on the show, and we've had another like legend in the house, and they'll like ask them the stupidest shit in the planet, which makes for good.
But would you expect a porn star to know their hip hop?
They could.
Actually, you'd be surprised. I know a lot of porn stars that do.
Yeah, because they step to the mic and drop lyrics all the time.
No, for real. I know a lot of porn stars that come on the show.
Yeah, you missed that. Sorry, you still talking? My bad.
Yeah, he's still
God.
talking. It seems like you guys go back though.
We go back a little while.
Yeah.
There's a connection because she's from Australia.
Okay. And you're not from Australia.
Australia is my favorite place in the world.
And Boston people say
in the whole world.
And car like we do.
I don't say that at all.
Statik, where are you from, man?
I'm from the Boston area. I lived in Boston for about 5 years. I grew up in Lawrence, which is half an hour north, and I went to high school in New Hampshire. But I lived in New York now for 8 years, so I'm pretty much a New Yorker.
Acclimated, right?
You said Australia is your favorite place in the world?
And where in New
Favorite
York?
place.
Where in New York do you live, man?
I live in Brooklyn, Bushwick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ask me where I
Now, I did some research on you, man,
Harlem.
and I was kind of amazed to find out where you went to high school.
Yeah.
You went to
No, I didn't go to Phillips Academy.
You didn't go to
No,
Phillips?
I didn't go there.
But that's on
I
your
did
resume.
radio there. I was
Okay.
13 years old, and I actually lied. I filled out an application and acted like I went to school there. So I actually started doing radio.
pretty shitty of them to not really do.
Well, it's
due diligence.
$40,000 a year to go to school there.
40,000.
Yeah, I went to the public school. I
Right.
didn't pay a dime.
Okay. But you're playing music now for like the upper crust.
Well,
you know,
John
middle-
Forte actually went there. And
Right.
He went to jail for 10 years.
And
for
you see
selling
what
coke.
happened to him.
Yeah. So shout to John Forte.
Shout to him.
But nah, I mean, you know, my parents got divorced. I lived in Massachusetts. I grew up in the middle of like a real. The city I grew up in was.
What the fuck is going on?
Yo, this is
Action Bronson wants to talk.
This is the ABC after school special, B.
He's asking me questions, man.
You go real fucking wavy. The fucking canoe on the lake.
Nah, because you got
that summer. That one summer.
So go ahead, man. Let's go back to the canoe on the lake, man. Let's go back to the green pond, man. So go ahead, man. Don't let Action get in the way.
Nah, basically.
Action's still new to this, man. I can't wait to.
He's asking the questions. I'm answering them, man. Nah, I went up there and it was a different environment. So when I moved back to Boston and then to New York, I've been doing this shit since I was 13. Actually, been doing it for 2 years, so it's all good.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, and Action, man, you're kind of making me like you kind of like the heckler right now in the room, man. Like
I
gotta keep it to him.
I have not said one thing, but this guy is going. He went into the childhood stories.
Let me ask you, man.
This?
Like for real, man. Like Boston kind of puzzles me, man. Because
why? Because the sports teams are better than New York.
I won't even go there. But like Boston,
that goes with the wind.
Like I don't understand.
7 titles, 7 years.
Explain this to me, man. I don't understand. Like there seems to be a lot of soul, in hip hop that comes from Boston, but where does that come from? Because I've been to Boston, and to me, Boston hasn't necessarily been a very welcoming city. Welcoming town.
I see that. I mean, you got to go. If you go to, even when you go to where the soul is at, you go to Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan. There's not too much. There's love for like home based shit.
Right.
All outsiders.
Exactly. It's like real homemade shit.
But then they want to be like New York when it comes to rap, so it's weird. I mean, a lot of them are being like the South now, which I'm confused by, but that goes for New York too.
Right.
But Boston's home. I love it, but as far as hip hop goes, it's like you got to get out to make it happen. Like a lot of cities,
like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Now I visited you at your home earlier this week, man, and you live in the hood, B. Like you really live in the hood.
Where do you live?
But what's crazy is like, and I'm not trying to blow your spot up, but like your spot is like on some Illuminati shit, B. Like I'm not, we're not talking address or anything, but like the structure. You live in a fucking
it's a brand new
apartment building that's been blown out and only has 2 apartments, but blown out like
it's like 20 apartments.
It looks like it's only 2. Like when you come in, because there's one apartment to one side and it's open space, and motherfuckers were out there like eating shrimp and shit. It was like an
AK's been to the party.
In the hood, B. It was an oasis in the hood.
Halibut,
right? Exactly.
We chef every day.
Swordfish.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Action Bronson, you are a man after my own heart because you love food. And
Action cooks.
And I
Action
love it.
cooks.
I know he loves meat, and so do I.
But I haven't properly.
I know you do.
I haven't properly.
At least you don't like fish, because there's too many of those girls out there.
I don't like fish. I don't know if you do.
I do not like. Oh well, no, I love fish, but not in that aspect. Definitely not. Meat. I'm a meat lover.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So. Statik, man, you've worked on a lot of projects. You worked with a lot of the greats, man, and
And by the way, let me just mention I got a record on Nas' new album, Talib Kweli's new album, Evidence's new album,
tell 'em what you got.
Styles P's new album. I can name a lot of albums about to come out.
What's going on with Nas?
I actually did drums on Kanye's album, didn't get no credit, but I'm gonna see him. It's all good.
Which album?
I'm on Sheik's last album that just came out, huh?
Which Kanye album?
The album that came out. Hold up. Let me just make this clear. I don't care if this shit ends up on the internet. Lost in the World, right?
Yeah.
The part was like doom, 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 doom.
That's the last record on the album.
That's the song with Bon Iver.
Yeah. I know, I did it. So listen, we're in the studio. I'm not gonna lie. The song was done, but he's like, I was playing them beats, and he was like, yo, I need something
in the
extra.
studio.
Yeah, in Hawaii.
Okay.
So I was like,
so he flew you out to Hawaii?
No, I was actually in Hawaii with Nas, DJing for Nas in Hawaii, and I went to Kanye's for breakfast, and it's too long.
Kanye's for
crazy.
breakfast.
It's too long to get into. I went from jail to fucking Kanye's house. I'm not even gonna get into that story.
Jail.
From Central Booking, New York.
Jail.
Missed my flight.
Right.
Went to the airport, bought a new flight, and went to Kanye's crib. Like, no, it's
what you mean?
No lie.
What were you doing in jail, dude?
We'll get into that a whole nother February.
That's another.
So listen, anyway, the point is this, he was playing the song in the studio. He didn't even play the song yet, but I was playing beats, and he heard one beat, and he was like, yo, I like that, like those the big drums in the background. He's like, what's up with those? And I was like, whatever, man. Like, and something happened. I think Common was there, Q-Tip, a lot of people out there. So the next day,
a lot of
after the
people
show,
are witnessing this.
No, they didn't even know what we were talking about. So the next day, I went back to the studio, and he was like, yo, remember those drums I was talking about from yesterday? I'm like, yeah. He's like, pull them up. So I'm like, all right. I pulled up the drums. We played them into the record. He chopped them up a little bit, but I gave him he chopped them up, and they're on the song right now on his album. So
and you didn't
finally, but then I started getting
no credit.
Yo, the album came out and the credits were like additional key, additional snare. Like the credits on every song is so in depth,
so detailed.
that I was like, I gotta get it for that. Nothing.
So how you feel?
I haven't seen him since.
How'd you feel? Were you like?
Nah, it's all good. You know why? Because I'm not even gonna make it. Like when I see him and talk to him, like he picked a couple beats that he wanted for a couple different projects. So I really don't get it twisted. I really, really respect and look up to Kanye. I think he's one of the greatest producers of all time.
But you would respect him more if you got your credits.
Not really, because I think someday it's gonna make sense, and I think
gonna come back around.
Yeah, it's gonna come back around. So I don't want to turn this into a bash him thing. Like I'm not mad. I never was mad. I was just disappointed. But that's it. Like I'll continue to work.
And sometimes sometimes it is the artist's fault. Sometimes shit does get lost in the sauce because there's so many people in the production
I know
process.
I know it happens, but it's just weird because it's just so specific.
And that's a big album, B.
And the part of the record where it breaks down doom 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 doom. Like that's a big part of the record.
Did you? Can we get that on a drop? Can we record that?
Yes.
I like that, man.
Don't turn this into an internet thing.
No.
I'm just telling you something.
No, internets. Don't turn this into an internet thing. Kanye, give this man his credit.
What's up with that Nas record though?
I'm not. The Nas record you gotta wait to hear.
Now, how is his project coming along, man?
I have no clue. I just know his manager hit me to clear the sample.
Who's his manager, man?
Anthony. Man, what's his last name? I deal with Gabe. Shout out to Gabe. But Anthony. I forget his last name.
Have they been working with Nas for a while?
Yeah.
Everyone should see Action Bronson's face right now.
Action doesn't understand that it's about to turn to him, but he's looking.
I'm just fucking hot.
It's very hot in here, internet.
This shit is
and it's hot in here every week. It's hot here in the winter. It's hot in the summer. It's hot in here. Tell us what you're working on personally, man.
I just signed. Actually, no one knows this yet. I signed the Duck Down Records yesterday.
Congratulations, man.
Signed the paperwork. Done. So that's gonna come out after me and Action's album. Me and Action Bronson got an album coming out, and that no matter what, it's show off / whatever. But the Duck Down thing will be show off / Duck Down.
With my boy David Dallas. That's a great look.
Shout out to David Dallas who doesn't hit me back on the text even though he came through.
Oh, he's in New Zealand right now. Come on, give him a break.
Shout out to
Boost Mobile don't work in New Zealand.
Actually, Boost Mobile is one of their biggest carriers. But anyway, maybe he just doesn't like you like me.
So
that was a joke.
What kind of project are you working on with yourself?
I got Population Control coming out. I'd like to say in October, probably the first week. It features Action Bronson, features a lot of the new cats in hip hop. Freddie Gibbs, Big Crit, Mac Miller, Pill, a lot of the new generation of cats, but I got the OGs on there: Bun B, Talib Kweli, Carl Monroe.
That's a nice lineup, man.
Yeah, of course the whole show off team. You know, Term, Rex, JFK, Cali, John Connor, XV, I stay forget him. Kendrick Lamar is supposed to do something for it. A lot of people.
You know, I met Kendrick yesterday, man. I met the whole Black Hippie crew yesterday, man. They had an album listening party.
Yeah.
Actually, tonight.
Yeah, it was
tonight. But them cats was real cool, man. And actually, we got Schoolboy Q to plank 23 stories up on the side of a building, man.
That's not.
I want to see Action Bronson.
I don't want to see.
It's crazy.
Anyway,
we got. I don't even know what that is.
Internet. We got Action Bronson. We got Action Bronson.
That doesn't sound like anything I want to be doing.
In the studio. And, you know, I don't know if y'all know, but Action Bronson, you know, at least to me and a lot of people that I think matter, Action is tearing shit up, man. You know, he's been making a name for himself. I first heard about him, I want to say it was like maybe September, you know, October. And Matt Raz sent me your music, or sent me one of your songs on Twitter.
He's a nice kid.
And I listened to the music, you know, that one song, and I tweeted back. I said, "Oh, you sound like the white Ghostface."
And I got upset.
And then he got upset, and instantly he tweeted me back and said, "No, I sound like the white Action Bronson."
Can I say something? Hold on, I'm not trying to interrupt. Anyone that says Action sounds like Ghostface, listen to the record Meteor Hammer is Wu-Tang featuring Ghostface, Action Bronson, and Terminology. Yo, Action and when you listen to Action and Ghostface side by side, it's like saying that like Milk D sounds like fucking I don't even know. Like, yeah, for real. It's like so different.
I was listening to that.
It's just too high. Like their voices are higher pitch rappers,
and there's emphasis.
I was listening to that record today. How did you connect with Ghostface? Did you know him previously?
Nah, it's a Frankenstein record.
Oh, so you never
it's
rapped
patchwork.
Oh,
nah.
okay.
Right.
But that's official Wu-Tang project.
Yeah, it's
not a fake
project.
record.
It's not a fake. It's an official project.
But the way you recorded that song.
Yeah, that was who?
Have you met Ghostface?
No.
Okay.
But my man J Love DJs for him on tour.
So it'll happen soon.
I mean, if it happens, if it doesn't, you know, it's not the end of the world.
I've interviewed him a number of times, and I think that he's got the same vibe as you. Just chill, cool. I even
act like him now.
Yeah, you even look like him in a certain way.
So Action does get a lot of comparison to Ghost.
But you see, it's not only to him. I get compared to Pun, to AZ, and that But listen to who I'm being compared to. Okay, I'll take that.
You'll take AZ, you'll take Pun, and you'll take Ghost, right?
Okay, name people that are better though. That's what I'm saying. Who the fuck is listening to this shit?
If the internet hasn't.
Well, I said that though.
Yeah, but there's other people that just come out and know, like, yo, Captain.
There's a lot of old heads that say that though. Like I noticed that because I see in my own personal, relationships with people that a lot of the older cats that are bitter about rap and think that rap sucks now and all this, they look for a reason to be mad, and like a lot of the older dudes are like, I'm good listening to Ghostface. Like, yo, son, you even listen to lyrics, or you just listen to dudes flowing on beats. It's like, one, the flow's not even the same. Two,
it's like a non-issue to me. I don't even give a shit, honestly. That doesn't concern my life.
You know what I'm concerned about? The Shiraz video, right? I watched it like 4 million times. If people haven't seen it yet, please YouTube it. It has tons of views. Did you call the lady?
No, I didn't.
Damn.
She had a...
Tell them the backstory behind it.
Tell the backstory.
Pretty much, we just got a camera because, it takes a lot of time for everybody to, want to do a video for you. They want money right away, and you don't have that, so you got to create things your own way. So we got a camera. The plan was to go to Arthur Avenue and show me buying meats and provisions and cheeses and and then go into the park and eating it. It just so happens that a gang of fiends were there that are like recovering addicts.
Right.
And it just was like
they saw the food.
Like, not only that, I told them we were from MTV. They were like, oh shit, we going to be on TV. Yeah. One lady got hyped. The one lady, she was like, I'll fuck you right now. I was like,
but wait, she said she hadn't had sex in 21 years.
But she said she fucked me right now.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
From his looks, obviously.
My red beard.
Now,
I picked her up also, like off the ground. I put her on my neck.
And she probably hadn't had that much love in a long time.
She probably ruined her pants.
I think she did that before that.
Well, internets, one of the things that's really interesting about Action is Albanian.
Yes.
Right? You were born here, or you're
born here, first generation. Father was born there. Rest of the family.
And I've seen Action perform, and when he starts doing that whole Albanian shit, it takes it to a whole
Albanians are getting a good run. Like Drita from Mob Wives is like everybody's favorite.
I mean, she's a wild Albanian. That's how they really act.
Now, confuse me, and excuse me for my geographic ignorance, but where exactly is Albania on the map?
It's in the Balkan area. My family is from
which
Macedonia.
is the Northern Europe, kind of like.
I don't know.
No. It's like, not Northern Europe, Eastern Europe.
It's like northeast of Italy and
Think of Hungary. Think of those like your family's from Macedonia,
it's the
on top of Greece.
Yugoslavia area.
Yes.
And have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. So
my family live in Macedonia. It's a place called Skopje.
Mother Teresa was from there.
Exactly. They have shit all over.
So what's popping in Albania, man?
The Chashia. That's the flea market, the old Ottoman fucking ruins, the Turkish ruins. Everyone chills there smoking cigarettes and drinking espressos.
Hookahs?
History.
Nah, they don't do that there.
Nah.
They do that in my land. Not
hookahs are like, they don't even have that shit there. They just smoke like Marlboro Reds.
They have a gypsy population though, right, in Albania?
Yeah, the gypsy population is crazy.
You know gypsies, B?
Do I know gypsies?
Yeah.
I've fucking been to a gypsy wedding.
Hey, really?
Shooting guns, marching down the street for hours.
Yo, internet's only
John F. Kennedy Boulevard, Bill Clinton Boulevard, Peace to Shkup, Duchan Jake, Prohor Paczynski Pas de Carter.
All that.
Now, another thing that's really amazing about Action is you're a certified, culinary master. Am I right or wrong?
I am. I definitely am.
Now, are you a chef or are you?
To be called a chef, you have to be fucking on some next level shit. I am on some next level shit, but without the title. I'll call myself a cook, but in my own right, I'm a chef.
You're a chef.
Because I have 12 years of experience. Honestly, I'm trying to get on this Top Chef. I'm having some talks right now, trying to finagle it.
As a competitor on this Top Chef shit, right? Definitely. Now the crazy thing is, if you're not into hip hop, you can always see Action Bronson on YouTube in his cooking videos, and if you're not into cooking, you can always see Action Bronson on YouTube spitting his ass off.
Now, rap music.
Let me ask you, sorry to interrupt you, if you were to impress a lady on a first date and you were to cook, what dish would you make?
I probably wouldn't be cooking on the first date, honestly.
Well, when you do.
When I do?
What would you cook to impress a female that you
don't be so literal,
liked?
dude.
Nah, I gotta be literal. I live in reality.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be cooking on the first date.
Okay, so when you do get there,
so the first time you do
and you
cook,
really like the girl,
all right,
what would you cook for her?
Probably a hamburger or some shit.
Oh, come on.
Come on, dude.
What do you mean? The best?
Come on, dude.
The best hamburger in the world.
Now, I on one of your videos, man, you're spending time fucking slicing garlic and shit, man. You're gonna cook a hamburger?
See, but that's just for show.
Right.
That's just to show the knife skills. I'm not using that garlic. I threw that out right away.
Oh, so that was just some camera shit.
Yeah, that's camera shit, man.
Okay. So how the fuck did you get into rapping, man?
My friends were doing it, so I said, fuck it. Honestly, it's pretty much how it happened.
When did you start rapping?
I'd say 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
I rapped my first rap. My man J Love and my man Mayhem Loren were doing this thing, the Outdoorsman album. I said, fuck it. I got on
3 years ago?
Yeah.
I find that, for real, I'm not questioning you. I find that hard to believe, B.
I mean,
because you seem so.
I wish I could say it was longer, but it's
so.
It's what it is, man.
And when did you realize you were nice, B?
When people were telling me I was nice.
And how long into the process?
I don't know, man. I just, when you listen to your own shit, it's different. I don't even like some of my own music, so it's just weird that it is what it is right now.
Now, did you write before you started rapping? Were you writing poetry or some shit, B?
Nah, but I've always been that type of guy. I'm mad artsy.
Artsy?
Mad artsy.
Emotional about the shit that you write?
Yeah, exactly.
You seem like an
only child.
The only child? I'm an only
Definitely
child.
Child
romantic.
Yeah. Now, you seem like, and this is no shots, but you seem like you really live your art, man. You really feel it, and you're emotional about your shit, man. You ever cry when you spitting, man?
One time. When I rapped about my life with my baby's mother, with my children's mother.
Your children's mother.
Yeah, not my baby mother. My children's.
That's the joint on the album.
Yeah,
that's the joint on the album, which is coming out soon.
Now
there you go. Shameless plugging.
Now, internets. I had the great opportunity, man, to listen to some of this music that Statik and Action are cooking, and it shit sounds crazy. How did y'all link up, man?
I don't know.
Shout out to Uncle Paulie.
Paulie Tribe.
I be at Max Fish playing pool on some late night LES shit.
Creeping.
And he always would come up to me like, yo, you gotta hear my boy, you gotta hear my boy. And about the second or third time, I was like, what's your boy's name? He's like, Action Bronson. And I'm like, really? That's like, I thought about it. I was like, that's kind of a unique name.
Sounds like an
it kind of sticks
figure.
in your head. You don't forget the name Action Bronson.
Right.
So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, man. I'll check it out. Like, what am I supposed to do? Go home and Google it? So whatever. I didn't do that. A little while later, like I'm talking about like 2 or 3 days.
Now,
later.
when was this?
About a year ago.
Okay.
2 or 3 days later, Lord Sear just ran. You know, Sear sends me like random links all the time. Shout out to Sear. He sent me a link to his Shiraz video. So I'm like, I'll click on it, watch it. I give everything a chance for at least like 20 seconds.
That's what the girls tell me.
First of all, sweetie, the girls that I mess with, you don't know. But
that's because I don't go to strip clubs.
No, I'm not. See,
Mr. Wedge.
We can keep this going. We can keep this going. I know a lot of
Sexy
Australians.
dancer.
So anyway, we
I heard you like to go down under. Sorry, go on.
By the reef.
At least I got a good rep. Yo, listen.
On the reef.
So listen, Lord says sent me the link and I seen it, and on some 2011 shit, like I don't. As soon as I find a new artist, it's like I feel like they got potential. I reach out immediately. I do with a lot of people. Like I've caught a lot of cats before they. I can name a whole list of artists that I started messing with before everybody else.
Name that
and that
list.
starts at Akon. That starts at John Legend. That starts at a lot of people that are like now multi hundred millionaires, like
Gaga,
that I messed up with.
You fuck with Gaga?
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
But nah, for real. Like Akon used to call my phone every day. I did Akon's first mixtape for Universal. I have a bunch of them in the crib. Like they pressed 50,000 and gave them out. Like
and look at him now.
Same thing goes with like I said, John Legend. I did his first mixtape, but the thing was I was doing
back to me, man.
Hold on. The point is I was doing these mixtapes for people, and they'd blow that. They'd blow up and become whatever, and I'd be like, not cut out of the picture, but just not in the picture. Not in the picture.
Right.
So from now on, when I hear new artists, I reach out immediately. I reached out to Action. I was like, "You want to come to Shade 45?" He was like, "Hell yeah!" He came up. Then I was like, "Come through the crib." He ended up doing a record, and then we were like, "Yo, let's just do a whole project." And the rest is history. Our album's amazing. Like I'm telling y'all, it's a New York City, like it's that classic New York music that's been missing. And I'm talking about from every rapper out there, from the hoodest dude to the most underground. This shit covers all of the boundaries, and you can't hate on it. The shit is just so raw, East Coast.
Well, you brought some of that shit with you, right?
Yeah, I did.
Well, let's do this, man. Let's take a little music break. We're gonna come back and talk some more. I definitely want to get into this, the history of Action Bronson, what the name means, and where do you think you're headed? But let's take this break.
He just went to a movie store and saw Action on the top, and then saw Charles Bronson on the list, and just
Carl Weathers.
Is that what it was?
Action Jackson.
It was some random
Charles,
shit.
It was mad random.
It was some random shit.
It was Bronson. It was No, it was Action
joking,
at first.
but I guess I was right.
Writing graffiti Action, and then Bronson was put on there to make it fucking
special. Woo. Right, and it stuck.
Yeah,
well, internet, you're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. We're gonna take a break and listen to some Action Bronson and
Shots
Statik.
a little fame on this one.
Can I roll
Selektah.
drugs here?
I'm sorry.
Can I roll drugs on the
Sure.
table?
You can roll drugs on the table. I mean, can he roll? I'm sorry. This is.
You know what? Just because I got a slight story I want to tell. Action Bronson was here maybe about a year ago as well on the Airpiece with the Talio.
Yeah.
And he brought in a whole army of people that my dude could spit. So I'm like, well, let him rap. We was in the studio, I don't remember. And he had like a North Carolina jersey, some shit on. And
what the
spit
fuck?
Some shit we had, I can't remember what.
I never wore baby blue before.
Well, I don't know, football. It could have been football or whatever. But anyway, we was in the studio, he spit some shit. I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy. Then the next time I heard of him was the Shiraz video.
Yeah.
Matt Rice and all that. Crazy.
Good looking. So at the end of the day, can I roll the drugs? All right, thank you. Thank you.
Discreetly. Yeah. Internet, you're tuned into the Combat Jack Show. www.pncradio.fm. We got a crowded house tonight. You heard a sample. You know, the Action Bronson Statik Select hits. Shits is dope, man.
Bang.
Shits is dope, man.
Thanks.
You know, how you feeling, man?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel good.
You're getting a lot of attention these days, man.
I mean, it's deserved.
You were in the New York Times, B. You were mentioned in the New York Times.
First for food, second for rap.
Was that
Peace to Sam Sifton, peace to John Caramonica. They're gonna be at the show on the 23rd, Gramercy Theater. Come support. Tickets are almost sold out. Help me out.
It's kind of scary though, man. Like meeting you, not more than a year ago, and then now and seeing like the the acclaim. I mean, you're still on the bubble.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Meaning that you still haven't popped.
You're right.
But you getting a lot of the right looks. I mean, you got Statik reaching out to you.
Can I come to the show?
Nah.
Of
course.
I was at this event last week, the New Era, flagship store, and I ran into a good friend of mine, Jonathan Mannion. And Jonathan Mannion is like the superstar photographer. He shot
I
Jay
saw some
and Big.
picture. I actually opened up Respect magazine. Sorry. And
no, that's all right. It's all good.
Nah,
we respect.
Listen, back picture was of DMX with the two dogs, and underneath it said Jonathan Mannion. I was like, damn, I remember this picture forever.
I mean, he's taken some iconic shots. So I was in his ear, and I was like, you have to shoot Action. And I thought he was like, yeah, all right, whatever. And then I saw that he reached out to you via Twitter, man. That's a good look, man.
Hey, listen, I didn't see it, but hopefully.
No, because you turned your fucking Twitter off, man.
I just got the Numinati phone.
You got the Numinati shit?
I got the fucking cartridge right here. It's like a bomb.
Yo, Action just told me the other day, like, how long have you been on Twitter?
I don't even know.
He got the shit.
Like 8 months, maybe?
He had the shit activated so that every tweet rings through his phone. Every tweet.
All right, listen, I'm not good at the computer.
Actually, tell me who Ronnie Coleman and Barry Horowitz are.
Okay, Ronnie Coleman is Mr. Olympia 7 times from Texas.
I know who it is.
Yeah.
Are they aliases for you, like Barry Horowitz?
Nah, Barry. Those were just. I don't know. I'm weird. I like to name songs weird things.
Okay.
These are the names of songs that you've recorded, right?
Right.
Ronnie Coleman, has to do with health.
Lightweight.
Health. Now, Ronnie Coleman's like 280 pulls.
No, but didn't he used to say lightweight? Wasn't that Ronnie Coleman? And then, like, he used to have little taglines.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And
He's a sick dude.
He said lightweight. Watch out. Go back on your YouTube.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got
Miss
it.
Boss Lady. Now, one record that's currently heating up the internet and is accompanied by a crazy video is Brunch. Internets, please trust me on this. Log on to your computers.
When I saw it, I said I knew Action Bronson was coming in tonight. I was a little scared because the video is graphic.
No, it's a very graphic video about love gone wrong.
Pretty much.
And it was directed and shot by whom?
Tom Gould and Alexander Richter.
Alexander Richter. What's up, Alexander Gould? You did a great job. So that shit played like a fucking love horror movie, man.
That's what we that's what we set out for.
But what really looked crazy is it looked like you were having a good time shooting that video, B.
Oh, it was amazing. Driving the boat on the lake.
Stabbing dead corpses and the whole nine. Where'd y'all shoot that, man?
Upstate Mayapack.
Okay. How long did it take y'all to shoot that? How long did it take y'all to shoot?
A day and a half.
Whose family house?
My family.
Oh, that's a nice family house, man.
Yeah.
So you
not my family as in mother, father, as in like cousins, relatives.
Okay.
They don't really fucks with me like that though.
That shit was ill, man. What's the next video you shooting, man?
I don't know yet. It's gonna be one off of this album. We're not decided on the song yet. It can't be anything regular. I can't just go back to rapping in front of the camera.
Right. So
it has to be something next.
Not after that. No way.
Not after anything. I just don't think that videos like that are hot. I think it's unnecessary.
So let me ask you, man. Are you ready for the next step, man?
For sure. I mean, listen, there's no other way to go. I'm not going anywhere else. Straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
Fuck it.
You know it gets
Why
crazy
not?
though. You know it gets crazy though, right?
I mean, it is what it is, man. As long as I can fucking get in and get out, that's it.
I don't think you can get out though. It's not that easy to get out.
That's it.
And it looks
no pause.
It looks like you got a long journey ahead of you, man. Like it don't look like it's
happens.
I mean, and you're that fucking good. It doesn't look like it's gonna be in and out, P.
At the end of the day, I'll just stop and go fucking cook. You know what I mean? Like,
and have motherfuckers look in the window and be like, yo, that's action.
I really don't give a fuck. You know, like, rap is cool, but I just happen to rap. You know, this is not something that I fucking dreamt about, like chilling. Yo, I want to be a rapper. Yeah, nah.
No, but what do you want? What do you want from it? What do you want out of it ultimately?
Money, fucking enough to put kids through college. Cop a fucking 85 Targa, Porsche. That's pretty much it, honestly. I'm a simple man. I don't want all the glitz and glamour. I don't give a shit about that. I like to stay home. I don't like to party.
So far along your journey, man, what has been your most exciting moment, man? Don't be too cool, man.
I really can't think of it right now. I don't know.
Do you get excited often? You seem...
Statik, does he get excited, man?
Pause, wow.
I knew it was
Chill, Penn.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times where we go to the convenience store to get, Bex or go to somewhere else. Like, I'll be just randomly with him and he'll get spotted. And then other times, it's weird because, I roll with a lot of different cats. Dudes come up to me like, yo, take a picture, whatever. It's funny, though, with me in Action, it's like either they come up to take a picture with him and not me, or with me and it's weird. I don't know. Action definitely got like a star quality, though, because we'll be in random spots and dudes will be like, yo, Action Bronson, you take a picture?
Myrtle and fucking Broadway.
Myrtle and Broadway.
In the convenience store at 3 in the morning.
That's crazy. Now, are you taking acting lessons, man?
No.
What you mean? No, what the fuck, man?
I didn't say what the fuck, but I was about to.
Right.
It was something.
Is that too fuddy-duddy for you, man?
As of right now, yeah.
Why?
Because I think I could just do it without that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got some acting chops, man. You definitely got some acting chops, but
the thing is, you gotta go for it. You can't
cry on the spot, can you?
Nah, I don't do all that.
See, that's what I'm saying, B.
That's when
acting classes can't teach you that.
Nah, they can't. Nah. They can't teach you to.
Shout out to my dude Slane. I learned a lot about movies and acting through him. He just, he's in the town. He's in Gone Baby Gone, but he just did a movie with Brad Pitt, and now he's about to have a Showtime series. I'm not gonna get into too many details about that, but I'm gonna read for the part of his brother.
Yo, good luck with that shit.
I've had some acting experience, but I want to get more into it. I'm not gonna take no classes.
What's your acting experience?
Fuck rap.
Statik?
Different shit.
Like what? What's the different shit, man? Let me rent some DVDs.
Nah, I've acted like I have a video called So Close So Far with Bun B, Wale, and Colin Moreau, and I had to like Rick Cordero directed it, and he took it very serious. He made me act a certain way, and it's harder than you think. You know what I mean? I thought I was gonna walk in and nail it, and it's like he had to check me a couple times, but that. There's a lot of I do a lot of I've done a lot of video game shit and a lot of voiceover shit, which is
like what? Like most notably what?
Nah, Grand Theft Auto. I did the whole
which one?
Lost in the Damn soundtrack.
Really?
I produced the whole thing. I did the radio.
Who are you in Lost in the? Because I played.
I'm the DJ on the radio when you get in the car.
Okay, that's crazy.
But I produced and did the radio station for about 20 minutes. So it's all original music and me talking, and I had to come up with skits for characters in the game and all that. But I'm trying to get more into it. It's not a focus, but I know someone like Slane.
Well, that Hollywood money, man, shits on all types of money.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Put it this way, I did a song in the town, and I got more money than any video game or any ever crazy money.
I met Slane, man, about a month ago, man, and I was blown away by how humble he was, man. In terms of falling into Hollywood and really doing some big things with Ben Affleck and Brad Pitt.
When this movie with Brad Pitt comes out, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, and and seeing how dedicated he is still to his craft as a rapper, man, is just amazing, man. But Action, the reason why I talk about the acting thing is because in the videos, man, you definitely go above and beyond and show some acting skills, for somebody that's brand new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but not only, you have to separate yourself from everybody. I'm not like everybody else rapping. I'm just different. So I have to let everybody know how different it is.
What are your favorite movies? Are you a big movie fan?
Of course.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I like The Paper with Michael Keaton. It's mad random. Gung Ho.
That's real random right there.
It is. What else? I like Juice is one of my favorite movies growing up. Sunrise Theater when it got shot up.
Shot up, yep.
King of New York.
Green Acres.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, that's good stuff. That's all classic, but that's too like. I like Gummo. You know what Gummo
Oh my
is?
God.
Do you know about Ken Park?
Nah.
Gummo is the
I'll put
weirdest.
you on.
Nah, I heard
I
about
like
it, but
Bully. You ever seen Bully?
I didn't see
If
Bully
you like
also,
that shit, you got
but that's
Ken
all.
Park's gonna buy.
The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia.
Like Human Centipede or whatever it's called.
Human Centipede was whack.
Silence of the Lambs, obviously.
It was whack and nasty. It was whack and nasty.
Silence of the Lambs, obviously. It's
Well,
the
I mean,
best
Dr.
movie.
Lecter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, it's one of the best movies ever made in life.
And if you haven't picked up Dr. Lecter,
Get that.
Yo, I got a movie for all of y'all. It's a recent movie. It's a 2010 movie. It's called Red, White, and Blue, and it's a horror movie about this dude who comes back home from Iraq and falls in love, and then shit goes crazy.
Zombies and shit? I don't
No,
like
no
that.
zombies.
Oh.
No, I fuck with zombies though.
Yeah?
I love zombies, B. I fucks with zombies, B.
And like fucking Dracula things?
No,
and
no,
shit
I don't
like
fuck
that?
with Dracula things. Vampires, man,
That's
are
just-
douches, B. They're douches. They walk
That's
around
like
with
that's
their
like the
mouths puckered up.
WB. That's
You
on the
think so?
WB.
That's
I don't
like-
even like people that like vampire
that's what.
movies.
Well, actually, Jim Jones is calling his next tape "The Vampire Life." He's,
Exactly.
Honestly,
Exactly.
at
He's calling
this
himself-
point, what does that mean?
he's calling himself
How
a
significant to
vampire.
the world of anything does that mean?
Well, we
Jim
were talking
Jones.
about vampires, and I just
Cool.
thought I'd bring it up.
And
to
someone's
get
gonna
your
post it. Hold on,
reaction.
but someone's gonna post the track list to that album.
Jim Jones was
Like
ill in
anyone gives a
2000.
fuck.
When no one knew who he was when he was wearing chancletas in the video, he was ill.
When his ad-libs were the better than his verses, that's when he was
Exactly.
Gotta love Boss
So he's
Lady
doing that. He's doing an
segues.
album called
Vampire Life. I think it's a mixtape, I believe. I'm not
Right.
sure if
Or does
Snooki.
VH1 put it out, and is his girlfriend that he won't marry executive producing it?
Damn. So listen. We're coming close to the end of our show, and I mean, what time is it, man? It's 11:40, right? It's 11:48. What time does the show end?
I'm not a fan of
12 o'clock, right? So we're coming close to the end of our show, right?
Yes.
I want to hear you spit, man,
You want me to rap?
and I think the internet's want to hear you rap too, man. You know.
Can I be?
I'll rap.
You know, you two kind of remind me of the chemistry that Just Blaze and Saigon had in the beginning. Like, have you heard that before? Or
No, I haven't, but I've been on tour with, like, no, me and
Does that make
Saigon are
sense?
like
You guys
brothers.
remind me of like Puff and Big.
No, not at all. Not like Puff and Big, but
Puff and
but when you
No,
said
that's Dante Ross.
no, but when you said wow, no Statik, you said about Action Bronson, he's bringing New York rap back. And remember when Saigon first came out and him and Just connected? They, like as a producer and an artist, there seems to be that organic vibe between you two. Definitely.
I mean, there's definitely a vibe. We like shit that doesn't suck. We don't like whack rap, but you know.
Like Saigon, I think, was one of the last rappers to come out of New York that actually had that.
Saigon is one of the most underrated rappers
Right.
in New York City
Exactly.
history.
We're one of the greatest albums this
And
year.
I think you're one of the most
I mean,
underrated.
thank God that album came out, because if that album didn't come out, his legacy wouldn't have been right.
Right.
At least that album came out, and I know what he's going to do next is going to be amazing. Me and him are actually about to do another project. But
Imagine if that
I've
album
just
came
seen-
out when it was supposed to come
Saigon
out.
reminds me of someone like Royce. Like Royce was always one of the greatest rappers, and then he went so far down as far as his status, where he was on MySpace, like offering verses and shit. And you know,
That's
Royce
pretty
has been
down.
my dude through all of it. Royce has been my man. He knows it. But I've just watched him go from that to having the #1 record in the country, and it's like, it's amazing. And I'm happy for Saigon too, because he went from like being the most buzzed about New York rapper to going down to like just not where he should have been, and then he went right back up to having like
That's
the
what
most
I'm
talked
saying.
about album.
If his
Exactly.
album came out when it was supposed to, can you imagine when he'd be out right now?
You know what though? It might be better it came out now, for real. Just because
There was more appreciation for it now. I think because cats were like, what? I mean, at least for me, you know, specifically, I was like, what does he really have to
I
offer
think
right
New
now?
York rap wouldn't be what it is today if it came out when it should have come out. I
Right.
don't think it would have took the hit that it did. To be
But
honest. Yeah.
on the bright side, me and Action Bronson got an album coming
What
out.
beat you playing? Dr. Lecter's already
Yo,
out.
do you got any
Go
Waka
get
Flocka
that.
beats?
Put put a Waka. I don't give a shit. I'll rhyme over whatever.
I want to hear.
Dr. Lecter is out right now. iTunes, cop that.
How'd that record do, man?
I mean, it's doing as well as it could do with no push.
Right.
Or word of mouth. I'm fucking living.
I told Action.
I'm living my life. You see this blunt I just rolled?
Yeah, the blunt you just rolled.
The Barry Bonds bat.
The Barry. That's a bit. That's
Action just split some bread today,
money.
so.
That's Dr. Lecter money.
What is that? That's fucking. That's old money. That's fucking shabapi money.
What the fuck is shabapi?
That's burek money.
What's that, man?
That's fucking a lovely Albanian dish.
Yeah.
That's pasul money. Burek.
There you go, burek.
Pite.
Okay.
Flie.
So you speak fluent, huh?
No, I speak Spanish fluent. I speak broken Albanian.
Okay.
I speak Arthur Avenue Albanian. Astoria. Ridgewood. Straight from Flushing, though.
Well, I want to hear what you spit right now, B.
Yo. This is a crazy one right here. Alright. So let's lean up a little.
Burek
rap, Albania.
That burek rap.
I've been fly since the big boss man, few with the Mountie. Bobby Bacalao and Crocodile know the proper style. Curtis Martin running rocket for the Jets. I would watch my older cousins making profits off the steps. Made my mind up, never see me hustling for Hondas. Eyes are on the Zonda, eyes low from puffing ganja. My fucking life is like a ghetto drama. We sip the green tea, polish off the metals, cause we men of honor. You see the P, left side of the cardigan sweaty. Well, now you know that I'm a rocker like Marty Jannetty. The low shit, killer pussy with the whole dick. Slicker than the oil on the marble with the flow shit. That's it right now. So many unfamiliar faces that are come and gone, but she's a constant. Fucked her in the school closet. We were young then, experimental periods. Laid the towel cause I had her on the period. We stole my mother's car, crashed it at the Burger King. Young love, but we thought it was eternity. Raw sex, never thought about paternity. But now this whore is trying to murder me, abusing me physically and verbally. Said my dick was too small and when I got the surgery, just to show it off. This ain't real shit, baby, I'm just going off. Clear the mind, fuck it, so I wrote a song. Nightlife, I'm destined for the bright lights. Knife fights at the bar with some white dykes. She break a bottle on the bitch head. A 45 out the pussy and it spits lead. We always end up in a situation. She's throwing diapers out the window at me. Called the cops, said I beat her face. Beat the case, now I shiver at a sweet embrace. I'm done, man. Salino, Queens representative, Flushing outdoorsman. Here with Statik Selektah, Combat Jack in the motherfucking building.
Yes.
King.
Yes.
Boss Lady.
Yes.
Australia, Down Under.
When is your record coming out, man?
I don't know, man.
I
don't even know. I got Dr. Lecter out. He got mad shit out.
Where can
Cop everything that I cop the Cop the catalog.
Where can they find Dr. Lecter?
iTunes.
Internets.
iTunes money.
Please, yo, for real, man. Like, for real, I'm not on some Goodwill shit, but like, there's some good music out here, B. Like I told you earlier, that gangrene shit is crazy. And just like I told you, that shit is crazy right here. This Dr. Lecter shit is crazy, B. Action
We got
Bronson.
the purple from the jungle.
Put that beat up. Put that. You're not done yet. You're not done yet, man. Let's give something to Nah right tomorrow, man. Let's give something to Nah right. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yo, put that up a little something. Yo, fresh out the hospital, know my philosophy. Smoke duck power meetings at the brasserie. Lose your posture, fucking with the doctor. Decker injector, I'm living off the nectar. The fruits of life, I got the sweet tooth. Young Sweet Jones, champagne caddy with the green roof. Trunk slant down, 85 Barits. My lung is filled with earth, play the garden like the Knicks. My mind is on the fritz, tatted diamonds on the tits. The John Cougar Mellencamp, I spit the shit to get the fellas amped. I got the voice to make the ladies moist. Soon the hat is Poppy hopping out the Hazy Royce. I'm done. Rolls and butter.
He's done.
Crispy chicken.
He's done.
Aged Gruyere in the cave.
He's done. He's done. Action Bronson in the building.
A single.
Dos latte fucking robiola.
We have a single with Nina Sky, and he wanted to call it with aged what?
Aged Gruyere, cave aged Gruyere, and
That's
Cornichon.
cheese. That's cheese, right?
It's a Swiss cheese that's been aged inside of a cave with ash on top of it.
Ashes, right?
Fucking ashes of
right?
Shakespeare.
It's beautiful, right?
Edgar Allan Poe ashes.
Yo, you read a lot of shit, man?
Not really.
Nah, Edgar Allan Poe, though, right?
Yeah, I fucks with shit in school back in the day, but I never graduated.
Yeah.
The mental calibrated, perfect cooking time for duck.
Yo,
that's
man.
it.
Just leave the camera on him, man. I don't even know what to say, man. Like, yo, Action, man, you really
are we done? I gotta smoke this Barry Bonds.
You about to smoke? You about to smoke in a second?
Nah, I was fucking with you.
Hold on. You about to smoke? I mean, I fucks with you, man.
I know this, man.
I fucks with you, and
appreciate that.
I definitely wish you. I don't even have to wish you because I see it coming, man. Just take care of yourself, and it's gonna come, man. I really love when great talent walks in. Statik, man. I'm glad that we reached out on Twitter. Twitter's a good thing, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, me and you have been passing by each other in the hallway for so many months, man, and then it just clicked, man. So I definitely want to be part of the movement and see what you guys create, and anything that I could do either here or on the source or wherever, let me know, man.
I got 4 albums on deck.
You got 4 albums on deck?
On deck right now.
You can focus on the one we're doing, though.
Yeah, focus on the one.
I'm dropping them consecutively, man.
Yo,
I'm going for the gusto.
I want to introduce you to, Nitty Scott, man, because I would love to hear how you sound on a record with a female
woman
spitting at you, man, because you got some like I said, you got some real emotional shit, man. You were kicking some shit the other day about
throwing diapers out the window
about
at me.
abortion, though. You had the abortion joint. I don't want to let the shit out the bag, but that shit was real, B.
Some abortion.
Is that gonna be a record, B? Huh?
I'm not gonna call it abortion, though.
Okay.
I might call it Plan B.
Plan B.
Yeah.
Not Plan A, right?
Nah, definitely. It's because it's not Plan A. Yeah. I don't think I even mentioned abortion on that. When did I ever mention abortion?
You kind of mentioned some shit about...
Oh, that me being a jerk.
You being a jerk.
Yeah, but it wasn't about abortion.
But you kind of touched on it, or I picked up on it, or something like that.
Nah. Nothing was aborted.
Okay.
I love life.
But you thought about it. Shh. There you go. Patchouli. There you go. Patchouli, right? Call that shit patchouli. Yo, what else do we do, man? Where do people find you, man?
Alright, listen. I just did a show with Josh Ozersky, the former food critic for the New York Post, Ozersky TV. We're fucking raiding the lamb and shit in the BZ Grill for Metopia coming out July 23rd, the same day as my show at Gramercy Theater. So we're doing dual promotion. Metopia is a fucking... What does he call it? The fucking mecca of edible animals, or the Woodstock of edible animals. We're having every top chef from around the world come there and make certain meat dishes. The admission is $100. Ballers need apply. Okay? The show right after that. Straight from Metopia to Gramercy Theater.
Wait, that's Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh, I'm there.
You're there. Your shit was canceled, right? So we're there.
Shout out to Tony Touch and Evil D. We're gonna have a block party Saturday, but the popo was like,
they shut it down.
Nah,
destroys
the piglets.
He sat in front of him and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, right? And the community board approved it. The police were like, all right, you can do it. We're probably gonna shut it down within the hour.
Great.
So it's like, we're not gonna do it?
Why go through that shit? You're also doing a show on August 20th, right?
Oh, I think I am.
You're doing the Combat Jack show.
I think so.
Bring your own blogger.
You know what? It's on Rockaway Beach. I'll be on home turf.
Nah, it's gonna be somewhere, man. I don't want to.
It's not there.
No, it's not at Rockaway Beach yet.
Tell me it's not. Tell me it's within 20 minutes of Brooklyn.
It's in Brooklyn.
Alright, but
we're keeping it Brooklyn.
Rockaway Beach is like...
We're keeping it Brooklyn. We definitely keep it. We're not doing it Queens this time. We're doing it in Brooklyn. Because we Brooklyn, B. Welcome to Brooklyn, B. Welcome to Brooklyn. So listen, Action, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Where can they find you on Twitter, B?
At Action Bronson, man. Don't fucking blow it up, though. I don't like that shit.
Well, turn the buzzer off, man.
I turned it off already.
Turn the buzzer off.
New phone.
It's new phone. What you call it? The Illuminati shit?
It is. It's a fucking... what is this? What am I holding right now? That's what I got. But
that's what she said.
Shit, yeah, right? You're right.
Yo, Statik, man. Where can people find you, man?
ShowOffHipHop.com, at Statik Select. That's with K's, not C's. And every Thursday night, Shade 45, 8 to midnight. Every Monday night, thebeatminers.com, 12 to midnight.
And I gotta come by and listen to some more music, man.
I'd actually like to have you up to Shade 45 too, man. We could talk shit about.
You know, I'll come up there, man, anytime. You know, if my producer doesn't mind. If my super producer doesn't mind.
I just want to roll shotgun. That's all.
Okay, there you go. Let me know we're there, man.
They bring you drinks up there, man.
Nah, they gotta bring nowadays.
They bring drinks up.
We gotta bring nips now because we got in trouble. Like I said, shout out to Jay at Cornerstone. No more bottles, so we gotta sneak the drinks now.
Let me ask you something though. You do radio, man. Do you find that when people drink on the show, man, it gets a little bit more clumsy, or does it?
Yeah, that's why I liked it. But it was getting to the point where like we were drinking like gallons, and,
right? Yeah,
and like dudes are dropping like mics into drinks and paws and like all kinds of wild shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've done shows where I've been a little drunk. That's just not fun, man.
Sober shows aren't fun, and shows that are too drunk aren't fun.
Nah, you got to find the happy medium.
Yeah.
Boss lady.
Yes, sir.
So big things are happening for you, right?
They are.
Or big things might be happening for you as well. But we can't speak on that.
We can, I guess.
Speak on
I guess
that, right?
we can now.
Can we speak on that? I mean, it's out. You know, cat's out the bag.
So I've been doing the Green Lantern show on Hip Hop Nation Monday nights at 10 p.m. For about 2 months now.
How do you like radio?
I love radio. I hope I sound good on radio. I think I'm doing pretty well. I have a trial with Sway for the morning show on Shade 45 next week.
I know a couple girls that do.
Yeah,
there's three contenders.
I believe so.
Yeah, there's three contenders.
I think I'm the lucky last one.
You're the third one.
So you're gonna leave Green if you win?
I think it might have to be that way because they don't allow. You would know more than me. They don't allow you on both stations.
They do, but it has to be like a guest. Not every week.
Right.
Like once in a while, I'll fill in for Green once in a while. I fill in for Primo.
Look, I'm the underdog. I'm the kid that just started on the radio. The other girls have a lot more experience than me, but I think I'm bringing something very different to the table, so I'm very, very excited
How
about
did this come about?
I was asked. I was invited to be on Green's show, and then I was invited to try out. The first meeting that I had at Hip Hop Nation, I was told about Sway's show from the first meeting.
Now, you hadn't met Sway yet?
I'm blessed. I've known Sway for a minute. We've actually co-hosted events together, and I've looked up to Sway as a hip-hop journalist for many years. So the other ladies that are trying out are incredible as well. So, but I want it. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm in your corner, and I definitely want you to get that. So good luck with that. I want to give Sway a shout out also, man, because I definitely look up to Sway. He's been in the game for a long time, and he's not that old, but he's definitely a pioneer of this shit, man.
Most definitely.
Internet,
and he handles himself with class.
Mm-hmm. Which is rare.
What's up with Fab Five Freddy?
Yeah.
Fab Five Freddy just did an amazing art show. He went back to art, and he just did an art show about a month ago.
He needs to be on the scene, man.
But he is on the scene. You know what it is, man? Fab Five started as an artist, like with Andy Warhol. With Keith Haring, with Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Been knowing Debbie Harry from the beginning.
Debbie Harry, that's really his shit.
Right.
Like he's really on some, just like how you just mentioned some names with the color. He's on some shit with the spray paint and the paint cans. And I think after he's done everything, man, he decided to really go back to, the Bowery and just start painting, man. But, shout outs to Fab, because I definitely look at him as a mentor. And once again, shout out to Sway, man. I really wish him success on his morning show. Internets, we've had a great show. We've had some great guests. My wife is in the building.
Yeah.
She always hates when I do this. Hey, honey, how are you? Can we take Cream and Pete? Pass my wife the mic, please.
Most beautiful Kim.
She's giving me the evil eye right now. Hun, I just want come on. Hun, don't be so...
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing,
If you all saw how beautiful Combat Jack's wife was, oh my God.
My wife is beautiful.
Can I co-sign that?
Yeah, you can co-sign that.
Co-sign.
Now, how you doing, honey?
I'm good.
What'd you think of this episode?
I thought it was fabulous.
Yeah,
you have a great voice.
Oh, thank you very much.
And you're knowledgeable.
Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it.
And I think you guys, I never heard of you because I'm not like a hip-hopper.
Hip-hop.
I enjoyed your freestyle. Is that what it's called?
My little ensemble.
Yes.
My little recital.
See, I love this because when the mic is not on, my wife is a pit bull telling me to shut the fuck up and all types of shit.
I don't want to steal your shine.
No, you're not. You can't steal my shine, honey. Wait, don't put the mic down. Don't put the mic down. Don't put the...
I'm out.
Nah, I just want to, I want you I want to hear you on the air because you support.
I don't have a lot to say about hip hop.
But you could talk about me. Do we just talk about hip hop?
I have something to say about the way you were driving to get here.
I was driving.
Here we go.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Just ridiculous.
Ridiculous,
Ladies
right?
and gentlemen, this is the Combat Jack Unbelievable
And
Kim
why
show.
was it ridiculous? Because I was driving to be on time, right?
Yes, so you should leave earlier because you put. I mean, he put.
See, this is where I become the devil's advocate. All right, back in the days where I gave girls the kind of time to do relationships, every female finds a way with the way you're either late or too soon. They don't like it when you're like, if you're 1 minute too early or 1 minute too late, you get destroyed. But if you're on time, then they're like, all right, he did it for me. So.
Right. And don't you always complain about how I'm always late everywhere?
No, well, what I do with Combat Jack is I give him the time that's a half an hour earlier than the real time.
Yeah, she always fucks with me
and
with
that
the time.
avoids all sorts of arguments.
But we made it on time.
We made it on
tonight,
time. We're all safe, but that doesn't mean that you can do that again.
You should come to the show more often, and we could work this out on air.
Okay.
But
you're great, honey. Thank you.
All right, there you go. There you go. Internet, you know what it is.
Hold up. You was shaking in your pants just now, right? Pause, right?
No, I wasn't shaking it because this is one of the only areas where this is my realm. I got the control. I mean, like I said, off the camera it's a whole different story, but on camera it's showtime, man. So, hey, King, man, what you got to say, man?
Another one in the books, man. Classic material. You know how we do. Combat Jack show. Cheer. Shout out to Statik Selektah and everybody. Action Bronson, Boss Lady.
Thank you, Boss Lady NYC on Twitter. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely just a lot of different personalities up in here tonight, and that was
very hot.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always hot, but it was good to see. I like do it because I like people that just like what they're doing and not doing what they're doing just because they're doing it. I recommended people to listen to this dude, Action Bronson, and people came back and were like, "Yo, dude is ill," So, I wish him the best, and like I said, it's just another one in the books.
Yeah, Statik, man. Good luck with that shit, man. All right.
Appreciate it.
There you go. Internet, you know what time it is? Dream them dreams and then man up and live them dreams, because a life without dreams is black and white and the universe flows in technicolor and surround sound. Otis.
Wow.